just because it has the words pump action on it, I was like, geez, that's hilarious. You ever put pump action in front of words?
It's not, yeah.
Yeah, pump action.
Yes, pump action weed whacker. Can you imagine trying to use that?
Pump action dishwasher. Pump action dishwasher.
Yeah, it's a funny, yeah. Hi. Welcome back.
That's, well, if you start there, everything's going to go from there, I guess.
So we're only getting better. Budgets have been cut this time around. We've got glasses of water.
Non-alcoholic vodka.
What's the point? Hello, welcome back to the MD Vodcast, episode 2.7.
Is it 7?
Episode 7, season 2.
7.
We missed a fortnight.
Did we?
Of the weekly podcast.
Well, I think so. Was it a fortnight?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
A lot of stuff happening, a lot of family commitments, a lot of work, lots of shit happening.
Yeah.
And stuff happened, we didn't get it done. So today I said to Mark, the podcast is being recorded whether you're here or not.
I know. Well, we're convinced we always have the day set. We're always like, yeah, and then it's always just shit gets in the way, and then the time isn't ever set.
Yeah.
So like, we're recording this ridiculously late.
Yeah.
So we are.
Wow. It's 10:15. That's Thursday night for two men in their 30s.
Yeah, that's like,
late. That's past our bedtime for sure.
To even it out, we're both in slippers. But
yeah.
There you go. Yeah, so that was it. So it was a lot. Even getting here was a long day.
Yeah.
Long thing, but whatever. We could complain and go on, but we're not going to. Well.
So anyway, we're back with season 2, just killing it here at episode number 7. Mm-hmm. You know, absolutely. Still trying to work out what's going on with these microphones.
Yeah.
Still not happy with the pop shield.
Now I'm just waiting on Little to do a deal on mics.
Yeah. Pump action mics.
Pump action.
Just gonna adjust his microphone again. At one point, I'll work this microphone situation out, and they will never see me touch it ever again.
Yeah.
But until then, what the hell is going on? So, yeah, much happening.
Yeah. Well, yes, a lot, but nothing I want to. Not yeah. I decided that we kind of touched on it in the last one. I think we did. The way me and you and I like van lifers.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty into it now. Yeah. I was around at Joiners the other day, getting him to take a look.
Send him into my house.
Get him to have a look, right? It's in the back of the van. So a friend's dad, good joiner, knows his shit. And I was like, someone was like, yo, why don't you give such and such his dad a shout? Sure, that's what he does, converts campers.
Right.
I was like, here, that's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm on the blower to him. I'm like, yo, any chance I could drop past the house? You could take a look at my van for me. Look about getting conversion. He was like, so get this right. So I phoned him up and I asked the question, sorry to bother you, but my mate was saying that you do van conversions, and I was thinking, could you take a look at my van? And this, he answers, this is how he answers. No, not at the minute, I'm afraid. And I thought, fuck me, who's died?
Right.
I was like, legit, I was like, fuck, right, someone's died.
Of course.
And they're not doing van conversions at the minute because there's been some tragedy in the family.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, right, okay.
You're just making a coffee.
It's just because I...
That was dark.
I'm just sanding down the coffin.
Yeah.
Nails inside. Yeah, so I was like, oh, okay.
All
right, no worries. It's just like, I was just wondering, just because they said, I was just thinking if I could have popped past or show you, but it's, oh yeah, and he goes, oh yeah, that's fine. Pop on past. Like, I know him pretty well. And I was like, oh, okay, cool, fine. So I rolled down thinking, this is going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Drive in, rock the van up, walk over to him, sees me from across the car park.
Yeah.
And looks at me, just carries on doing his work. There he is,
Did he really?
sawing something.
Of course he was.
Looks up, sees me,
carries on.
I thought, he has seen me, hasn't he? Yeah. So I go walking over. He's got an Alsatian. Don't know if you notice about me, but I have a slight phobia of dogs.
Really?
Yeah, certain dogs.
Okay.
Not yappy dog. Not the kind of dog you could kick.
Yes. Okay.
Right. The kind of dog that would kick you.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Especially Alsatians, German Shepherds, and
police dogs,
Border Collies.
Right.
Right. It all stems back to when I was a kid. We used to. This is not a cool thing. It doesn't sound cool at all. But we used to rollerblade around late at night.
Gay!
and jump over walls into like, I don't know, schools and shit like that when we were kids, and just rollerblade in places where we weren't allowed to rollerblade, during the day. Yeah.
Straight bars.
I'll show the cops. I'm gonna jump over the wall of my school and rollerblade on a netball court. Just rebels without a cause, really. So one day,
strap-on shorts.
yeah,
Vests.
that's roller skates.
What?
Right, let's not make a mockery of rollerblading.
Okay.
Inline skating.
Okay, your Mighty Ducks
Right?
top on there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Flying V, guys.
You're
Flying
joking,
V.
but I had fake ice hockey tops I used to skate with. I played a bit of roller hockey as a kid.
Yes.
You know?
Actually, so did I. I'm mocking you, but I did too. That's
we
how
shot
those
some
jokes.
pucks,
Of course I did.
flicked some,
Slap shots.
yeah.
I actually played ice hockey.
in
That's
the
why
bins
I
and
know
stuff.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, fire bin down. Wah! I don't know what that was, but that's how you did it, didn't it?
That's
I think we all learned that one shot from Mighty Ducks 2, wasn't it? When the guy props it up and then
Yeah.
smashes it
yeah.
and into cars and things. So we were out being rebels.
Yep.
On a road.
Arguing who's going to be the leader of the Flying V.
Yeah.
Nah, it was you last time. Don't be sly.
11 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
someone's looking at him and what are these twats doing?
There's only... We can't do it. There's 6 of us.
There's one dude at the back just like left out having to watch. Or
You
two
can-
in the front.
That was you. You can film us, Dill.
Yeah.
You're going to
yeah.
Flying V over here.
And I
with
was
the
still
little.
trying to climb over the wall while everyone was playing off. So we got to this like it was like a bowling green. And we were like, here, let's rollerblade on a bowling green.
A grass bowling green.
Grass bowling green. Why are we doing that? So we jumped over into the bowling green, rollerblade on it. Realised, as you do, it's grass. Rollerblades don't work on grass. So we hopped over another wall on the way out, and we landed in this garden that had these friggin' not Dalmatians. What was the other dog I just mentioned?
Border Collie.
Border Collie.
Yeah.
Shat myself. They came running over to us, growling, being quite aggressive.
Yeah.
This is uncalled for. And ever since then, I've just like had this weird phobia of dogs of that size. I don't know what it is about them, but I'm just like always freaked out. So like, it's very rational, right? Large dogs and wolves.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
That freaks me out. So like, see if I watch movies with wolves.
Man, you'd have loved the guy I used to get my it was in Bangor actually. One of the guys who used to get my tattoos done whenever I was like a teenager. Yeah, it would have been my first like rig of tattoos. I remember I used to call in all the time. I kind of got friendly with him, so I would have called in and like talked to him and like had cups of tea with him. And I was sitting in the where you got tattooed was he would have been I would have been sitting here, you would have been the guy tattooing me, and there was like a window here, right, and that led into like their backyard. Their house was converted essentially. Downstairs was a full tattoo studio, and I was sitting getting the tattoo done. I don't know, sitting talking, and he always used to do that there. Have you ever heard the old fart in the studio? Used to do all those jokes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I said and probably talking shit. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, 2 big fucking wolves jumped up to the back, like right here where I was like getting my arm tattooed. I was like, "Jeez, guys, there's two wolves in your friggin' yard." And they were like, "Yeah, we've got like wolves." I used to walk with Bangor with 2 fully fledged wolves.
Wolves, actual wolves.
Actual
not
wolves?
like dire wolves.
Not like yeah, no, these ones breed fine shit. Nah, he was only they were like wolves, and they brought them in, but they were like pups, and I was like
Is that legal?
yeah, but they used to like bring them in and like they were like jump up in the huge big paws and they just like fire them down for you. You hear them cracking through bones and shit.
It's
I was
not
like,
me.
fucking hell. Like that was terrifying. Like just getting tattooed. Guys got your arm, you're like,
Yeah.
there's dogs there.
I'm not.
Same with
I
dogs.
I don't know. I couldn't do that. I don't think.
Some very Neanderthal about
Yeah.
them.
I'd have half a tattoo, and I'd be gone. And
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'll drop you hot. Keep a deposit. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was yeah, so I know what you mean. Like there is some because I know a guy who does dog handling, like trains them, and there's like a reflex that can just like they can train just to go, and they can like they do like commands, and they could do it with like Springer. They did it. The guy showed me with my Springer at the time how like I was just like, oh, give me your paw, roll over. My dog would do like a wee trick, but then he did a thing with a tennis ball, and he said, give me 5 minutes and I'll show you, and he had like 5 minutes. My dog just sat there. Now she would always look at me. He said she's never going to change. She's always going to keep looking at you to see what to do. But he like had her like sniffing for this ball and shit. Like the whole time I was there, my dog would have just came from the living room, fell asleep.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just came in, lay down, fell asleep, want somebody. Like he had her like hunting for stuff. They said it's just the reflex. They never lose it. It's their instinct.
Yeah.
So yeah, has
Just
killer
gotta
instinct.
get them.
Just sees your juggler, dude.
Catch the ball, roll over, rip his face off. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
I always feel like that's what. I always feel like there's this unpredictability with dogs.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
And if I can't kick the dog,
Yeah.
well, I don't just go about kicking dogs, but if I can't kick it
Like, Jack,
out of the way, like proper, give
do
it
you
a
ever, like,
football hoof,
drop
get out of
something
the
on
way.
drop something on the floor when they're eating their dinner and accidentally just go to pick it up near them and they start growling at you, like, oh, what you doing?
I find out with little dogs more, yeah. And like we used to have two beagles, and they
love
were
beagles.
great. They were great dogs, and like they were hunting dogs, and they were brilliant, man. But they had a little aggressive side to them as well.
Oh, yeah.
But I got to know that the thing is their temperament was good, and they were always fine with
Yeah.
that. So I never really had a huge issue with that. But it's just something about big dogs like that. And like, have you ever watched the film Into the Grey? Or just called The Grey? It's
Don't
with
think so.
what's that one actor from Northern Ireland that's in everything? What you know who I mean? The boy who'll find you.
Liam Neeson.
That fella, him.
Is it Liam
And-
Neeson? There's
yeah.
a couple of Neesons.
Yeah, it's him,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's in a plane. Plane crashes, middle of the mountains. They have to make their way back.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I was loving it. I think I'm all about this movie. So we're sitting there, Pam and I watching it, and I'm like, yeah, this is so good. He's stranded in the middle of the forest. I was like, sweet, walking about and watching it, and suddenly, fucking wolves.
Shit.
And that's what the whole fucking movie's about. Him being tracked by wolves. And as soon as the wolves became apparent in the film, about half an hour in, I was like this, sunk back into my seat. And Pamela looked over at me and goes, I was like, I don't know what's wolves in this. She was like, I just sat on edge for the entire rest of this movie,
Yeah.
like an hour, 20 minutes. Because I have no idea. It's a completely irrational fear. I've never come across a wolf.
Well, I always think, seeing the story that you have just told, an even bigger twist would be that it's somewhere. Was it in South Africa?
Oh, the grey or me
No,
when I was rollerblading?
when you were rollerblading?
Oh, yes, South Africa.
There's a border collie somewhere that's just shit scared of rollerblades. It's like every time he sees them, he's like, "Fuck!" Remember that time those fucking mighty ducks jumped over the fence, and fuck, I was there on my own.
All I can do is scream. Every time he hears inlines, ABEC 3 bearings. Oh, I'm out of here. I'm out of
Yeah,
here.
so like that's what I always think. There's some dog
Yeah,
somewhere's
that's
like,
true.
do you remember the time I was in my garden, just like fucking just lying around, just like sniffing for somewhere to shit, and the fucking mighty ducks flying feed right into my plot.
Yeah, straight out of the wall.
There they were.
All with knee pads and elbow guards on.
Exactly.
Didn't know what, little square helmets. You know,
Had
that's
no
all-
regard for the law.
Yeah, grass all over their wheels. Didn't know what was happening.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was trying to say, sweet guys, can I be the seventh duck
Yeah,
in your
that's true.
tribe? Maybe that's what it was, you know.
there you go. So that's built up this irrational, ridiculous fear of dogs.
Yep.
Anyways, the point of that was,
Yep. Van life.
I was walking across this guy's yard.
Yeah.
His big dog, huge Alsatian thing, runs over.
Gotcha.
Just jumps up on me. I'm trying to play it cool, you know, dropping a couple of nuggets in my shorts.
I always try and act cool.
Don't kill me. Like,
tell
oh,
him
nice
that-
dog. I'm patting it on the head. Like, oh, no, nice to meet
I
you.
get like I get really if a dog jumps out at me and I see they've like got dirt on me, I just get like fucking swat and be like, oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah.
It's being really apparent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All down your shirt. Just a big dog
Yeah.
paw print. Hair and everything all over you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, anyway, I got past this bit and I was like, oh, I gotta get over to where he is. And I'm trying to like, I don't want to be that guy who's like super uncomfortable with someone's dog. You know, when like someone
know,
visits and you're
but-
like, why'd you visit me? You know I've got a dog.
know,
And you're
but,
like,
like-
oh, I don't like your dog.
But do you ever think like, do you ever have that even the worst encounter is when you meet someone who's got a dog and their dog like sniffs shit and you have to pretend that you're as into the dog as what they are.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
They're like full on like tonguing it.
Oh yeah, like that. Yeah, like no, like, oh look, it has
Yeah.
ears.
Yeah. He wears shorts.
Yeah,
What the
I
fuck
just-
is that dog in shorts?
I just nobody cares about your dog as much as you do. That's just the
When
way
someone's
it is.
dog walks in, I'm always like, I'll give it a bit of attention. Hey, what's up? Is that the dog? Yeah, rub its head. Love
Yeah.
it. Sausage dog, is it great? What's his name? Stephen? That's a stupid name for a dog.
Yeah.
No worries. Yeah, well, let's do roll over, fetch that, fuck off.
Yep.
Alright, and then you sit there and the dog's back over and it's like still sniffing your crotch and you're
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Do you want me to drop trowel? And you
I-
can just sniff everything, fella.
I give you everything I was going to
Yeah.
give you in that 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it done. And the owner's
Yeah.
like, "Out there, I think he likes you.
Yeah.
I think he can fuck off."
Did you like my shoe? Because I'm about to fucking hoof him out the door.
Yep.
Yeah, no, you're right. And it's like, especially when you like, you know, when you like stroke their dog. That sounds wrong. Stroke their dog and you're just like this. Oh, I have a handful of hair.
Yeah.
Want that back? Because
See
now
more.
I smell like a wet dog for the
Yeah.
rest of the week.
Well, now
Yeah.
I've seen more. I've seen your dog's balls.
Yeah,
This is
I used to do like my dogs used to drive people mental for that. So I kind of know how people feel because my two beagles were proper dickheads about a lot of that stuff, and they were just like, I don't know. They would be doing things, and you're just like, they're your dogs. You're
Yeah.
like, yeah, classic. We used to call. So we had two. For anyone who knows me, they'll know that we had two beagles. So there's some stuff here. I'm like, why am I even going to bother sharing this? Because, I mean, this is it gets weird here, folks. Right? If you don't want to get weird, just tune out right now, because this is where shit gets a bit odd. So we had two beagles. We called them Dudley and Nando.
That's in the chicken place?
It's in the chicken place. So what a lot of people don't understand about Nando's, the chicken place, is it's a South African franchise, right? And everyone's like, oh, it's Portuguese. I'm like, yeah. There's a huge Portuguese influence in South Africa. Nando's was created in South Africa by a Portuguese family, but they were South African. And when I was a kid, Nando's was effectively just a shack that you went and grab some chicken from. And it's over the years, it turned into this massive thing that it is now. So...
My mind's still blown. I thought it was American, whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I have no clue.
It's not deep fried.
Huh? Yeah, like, I have no thought.
You're thinking of Kentucky. Right?
Yes, but I had no thought the Nando's other than, like, you go, hey, you get chicken, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's as far as my thinking went. So to learn anything about it has blown my mind, so I did not know that.
You never thought about the pork and cheese rolls that they have?
Never. I didn't even know they had pork and cheese. I never even knew they did.
Pork and cheese Portuguese.
Yeah, I didn't even.
No, that's lost.
Yeah, totally lost. Dude,
There you go.
didn't even know that.
So, not sponsored by Nando's.
No.
Yeah, although...
After I butchered it.
Yeah, true. So, at this time when we had a dog, Nando's did not exist in Northern Ireland. And I was like, here, we should call him Pamela, we'd been back to South Africa, and I introduced her to Nando's there, and she loved it, and it was this big thing. I was like, we should call him Nando. How cool is that? But like, that was so funny. And then literally, after we named him, Nando's opened in Belfast, and it was like having a dog called McDonald's. Right?
Yeah.
Which is a bit lame.
Wimpy.
Right? Just a little bit lame. So then we got Dudley and Nando. Dudley was a real goofball, big flappy ears flopped about. He's a real character.
Mm-hmm.
Nando was a little shit.
Yeah.
He was stunted at growth.
Pizza Hut was the fish.
Yeah, yeah. And it's just floating there next to your dead hamsters.
Yeah, yes. Well,
Chuck them all. Yeah.
rest in peace.
R.I.P. lads. And yeah, so we had these two dogs, and they were fine, man. They were right. When we got Dudley, we went to pick him up, right, and we picked him up in some sketchy part in Belfast. And I should have known when I was buying it from that area. I was like, wow, this dog's not gonna be easy to look after. Walked in, and they were like, he's the last of the litter. Of
course he was.
There he is, right? And his mum is looking at him like, I hate you.
Yeah.
And he's looking at me like, cutest little thing, like, oh, the butter wouldn't melt. Take me home. We're like, alright, cool. Grabbed the dog, fired him in the car. Guy's like, oh, the best pet on door. FYI, he had tripe for lunch. We're like, right, fair enough. Drove off. Literally half a mile down the road, tripe all over the car. I should have fucked him out right there at that point, going, that dog can go live by itself. We were like, Pam was like, oh, bless him. And I was like, I can't be doing with sick.
It's like it's on me.
Yeah.
It's on me.
I can't be doing with
No.
throat. Like, one of my
Especially the way dogs be sick, they kind of just lay it.
Yeah. Like comes up like
Just lay it for you. Just there you go.
yeah, you're like, oh, what's that? You've done that, have you? Right.
Yeah.
The same with the kids. It's like the kids could literally projectile shit all over the walls, and that doesn't bother me. But the tiniest little bit of vomit, I'm like, I'm done. I can't be doing that.
Yeah.
So he triped all over the car, and I knew this is a problem. Brought him back into the house, and there he lived, where he just caused havoc. Pamela used to phone me from the house and be like, just in tears. She just locked herself in the bathroom because he just wouldn't stop biting her, just nipping her.
Fucking
She'd be like doing shit, and he'd nip her on the ankle, and she was like, "Don't leave me alone. He just keeps biting me." And I was like, "Can you kick him?"
So she just hid in the bathroom.
She used to hide in the bathroom and just phone me in tears.
Brush?
Yeah. Hit him with it, and he just used to nip her, but he was just playing. He wasn't like hurting her. He was just a little shit. And as he got older, he was a real cool dog, and I actually really loved him. And but he was just hard work, man. He was a beagle, so he needed to walk 350 times a day.
I had a Springer, which was a beagle and Springer mix.
Yeah.
So it was like the same sort of stockiness of a beagle, but it was a Springer temperament. And that was the dog I was telling you about. He managed to just flick a switch and just
they're like the mental version of a beagle.
Yeah, but she needed to walk like 4 miles a day.
Yeah.
Like 4 miles a day. I was like 4 miles a day minimum. And after about 10 minutes, she's good to go again. I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah, you just tie her to a wheelbarrow and you land in the back of it.
Yeah. Like that,
that's a lot.
They're a lot of work. Like
it's too much to. When people say, "Oh, you'll have to walk," then you're like, "Yeah, I got you." But you actually legit do. Otherwise, they just go insane in the house.
Yeah.
And he would do these like run around the house like a mental case. And then someone said to us, we were like, oh, we haven't really struggled with our beagle. JB, you need 2 beagles. We're like, no. What? 1 beagle sucks. Why do I want a second one? And they're like, pack dogs. I've given people this advice. Pack dogs. You need another one. We're like, all right, cool. So we got another one. Now we had 2 dickheads in the house. Right? Now they were way better for each other and they calmed each other down. But then we kind of like, they became a pack and they were just 2 assholes together.
Tom had 2 people outside
so
the
there were 2 of
toilet.
them biting her on either side. So then between them, they ate an entire sofa. Like,
Really?
like they just chewed the whole sofa to
wouldn't do it.
bits. We were like, wow, that's that out. And then like they just destroyed. There's bits of our house that still got little tube marks. Our back doors they're not there anymore, by the way. R.I.P.
Oh, really? Oh.
We'll get to that. What I'm saying, it gets weird, but it won't get that weird before it gets super weird. Right? No one's gonna expect what happens next.
Okay.
I've told this story to people, and they're just like, "What?" And I'm like, "Well, that's what happened in my life." So, oh my god. There's a lot of weird stuff happened. One day I was taking these dogs for a walk. Dudley was bigger, Nando was small. Because Nando like died when he was a kid, when he was a puppy. And then like they revived him. So he had a stunted growth, right? And I was thinking like, that was nature telling us something.
Yeah.
Right? Would you leave him be?
Exactly.
Leave him be. And so one day they were walking along the thing and Dudley would do this thing where every time he needs to take a shit, he would like back up and rub his ass against the wall and then like literally crap down the wall. And you were like, fuck, dude, I have to pick this up. Everyone's watching you shit on the side of a wall. What the fuck's wrong with you? So we were like, then, and I was like, it was never like.
Fucking dog just seen was a pup just seen another dog piss up a wall. Thought, let's go to the toilet, up a fucking wall.
Oh yeah, he shot there after that. So like, and then you're like, you've got that like bag situation where you're trying not to rip it, so you're starting your fingernails. And then he was always like backing up. And then one day he was backing up, and I was like, go on, do your business. Come on, back it up. And then just as he backed up, Nando just decided he wants to sniff right where he was. So he's like, nose under ass, and Dudley just shat on his head. And there was this woman walking across the other side of the road who just looked at me, and I was like this. Oh.
Just like that with a gun. Oh.
Yeah, with a plastic bag. What's the plastic bag for? Over my head.
Yeah.
I just looked at him, I was like, you shat on his head. So then I had to plastic bag shit out of one dog's head.
Do you know how I've just worked out who Pamela is in this story? Do you ever watch Friday Night Dinner?
No.
Friday Night Dinner. It's got the guy from In-Betweeners. The nerdy one from In-Betweeners.
Oh yeah, I know. I know what show you mean.
It's really good. Like, watch it. It's really well written. But the next door neighbour comes to the door every time they're eating dinner with an Alsatian. But I come in, the dog's got a really weird name, but he stands there, he's like, so, he's just having dinner. And anytime the dog moves, he goes, like, he's afraid of it. Like, that's Pamela in his story. You should totally watch it. It's hilarious.
I think I know what you mean.
Honestly, it's
I watched like a couple episodes.
It's really good. Like, really, really good, but that's who Pamela. Sorry.
Okay. I had to walk these dogs. By the way, she was the one who wanted beagles. I had to walk these dogs.
Yeah.
Because she was like, they're too strong for me. And I would like, they're like kind of dogs. They were like 2
bulked
kites.
up.
They were just like, it was like 2 insane kites. And they were like, they all went around.
They are hard to walk, like, I'd be honest.
I tried to like go for a bike ride with them once and get in the pool. I tried to rollerblade. I didn't ride.
I tried to rollerblade.
I was out with my hockey stick or hitting them with it. Go on, get. No, that never happened. But yeah, they did shit on each other's head. And I was like, this is absolutely ridiculous. All right. And then we had to get Dudley castrated, right? Because he wouldn't stop dry humping everything that passed. He was just like straight into it. So we were like, right, nutsack getting chopped.
Yeah.
So that was fine. I didn't really stop him doing much, but he got bored quick. Oh, that's pointless actually.
Yeah.
He would walk off and you were like, well, okay, fair enough. Nando, on the other hand, didn't give a shit for ages. Mm-hmm. And then out of nowhere, he became like the world's randiest dog. And then like, you'd look out sometimes and they'd like just both be dry humping each other. Alright? And like, you'd be looking out going, why? Guys, get it together. Nothing's coming from this.
Yeah.
Like, don't even worry about it.
Nah.
Just go back to eating the sofa.
Yeah.
Because this is just annoying. And then one day, we saw Nando and he was just like, he would be going at one of his little bears, just humping his little like bear toys.
Brilliant.
And we would always like swat him away. Stop it! Hit him. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
And then one day I said to Pamela, just let him be. Let him be. She was like, why? I was like, just let him be.
Yeah, get out
He
of
wants
the
to
system.
hump that bear.
So
Let him
fair.
hump that bear. He can do what he wants, right? Ignore the position it's in, but just let him do it.
Yeah.
And we did. And he fucking went to town on this bear, man. He humped this thing until next week. until eventually he effectively give himself such a massive boner that it kind of popped out of its own skin, right? Not in a gross, like, gruesome way. It just became like it's like the most disgusting thing to explain.
A permanent lipstick.
Yeah, but imagine imagine if you had the lipstick and you twisted it to max, right? And that was it at max, and then that whole bit of plastic that you were holding, the black bit, melted over your hand and over your arm, and then everything was red.
Like the fucking guy's eyeballs in that their thing with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Mars. Jeez.
Yeah.
Really?
It was like he almost turned inside out into a complete red boner, just like
no.
And then he let off this massive. He was like, and then he like let off this massive yelp. Just fell over. And I looked at him. And I looked at Pamela. And I looked at him, and he was like full rigor mortis.
No way.
Didn't move. All I could see was his eyeballs moving as he's looking at me. As if to be like this. I fucked it. I'm like, we saw.
The birds in the corner. Don't look at me.
And the dog's just lying there and he's not moving. And I'm like, the fuck? What's happened? So I'm looking at the dog and I'm thinking, I don't walk over to him. And he's not thinking, what's actually happening? I don't understand. Yeah, and I haven't got a clue what's happening. So I walk over to and I look down and I think, whoa, jeez Louise, that's a massive erection. And some. It looks like his foreskin's peeled back over his ball sack. Like over everything. Like it's just peeled back and engulfed everything. And I said to Pammy, I don't know what to do here.
Yeah.
So I was like, he needs to cool it off a little bit. So we looked there for a bit and I like prodded him. Not that bit, but I prodded him. And he was legit like rigor mortis. Like he knew something was wrong and he's like, I don't want to move. Okay, so I explode.
No way.
And then I was like, I don't know what to do. So then I did what any normal person would do. Got a bowl of cold water. Sort of splashed him.
No way.
And that didn't help. Splashed him for a bit more. And then he kept whimpering. He's like, and he's whimpering for ages and ages. And we were like, what's going on? Splashed him with water. I said, just pour the whole thing of water on him. Whole like bowl of cold water. Like on a big mixing bowl. Didn't budge. But he kept whimpering. And the more he whimpered, the more in pain he felt.
Oh, no way.
And then I said to Pammy, we're going to have to pull the skin back.
Oh.
I told you it was getting weird. And she was like, what? And I was like, one of us is going to have to pull the skin back. And she was like, I'm not doing it. And I was like, why me? I was like, well, just splash him a bit more and see how he goes. He was there for about like 10 minutes, like before, and like he hadn't moved. And I was like,
that's weird.
We're going to have to So I legitimately was like, where's my gloves? Where's my diesel glove? Got my gloves on. I legitimately had to pull his foreskin back over his dick.
No way.
And then he just sort of stood up. He's like, looked at me and just walked up, like as if nothing had happened.
No
and
way.
I was like, we're never getting past this in our relationship, Nando.
No, we can't make eye contact.
Never again. Never
That's
again.
weird.
Yeah. So yeah, and like I looked at Pamela and I was like, I'm never gonna look at that dog ever again. It was the weirdest thing. And I said, I said to each other, like, we could leave him there, but he could be there for a week.
That's
I think he got the point where it was just like,
that's mad.
kind of like a penis hernia. Herniated his balls.
Was it alright after that?
He's fine afterwards. He went back to humping the bear, and we went, well, stop, enough, never again.
Yeah.
Never happening again.
Fucking hell.
So it was absolutely mental, and I was like, this is the most insane thing I've ever had to do. When you're doing something going, what are we doing? What's life become?
Yeah.
Where
Although if I had it
this?
now, you would have storied it.
Yeah.
Nah.
I better hold on a second now, let's just balance that up.
Swish pan into your dog's nuts.
Get a light in there, into the cock,
Yeah.
onto a chicken fillet.
Yeah, so the guy's Alsatian came at you.
So I nearly got attacked by an Alsatian, and then the guy walks over to me, and I was like, "You alright?" And he goes, "Right, bye." And I'm like, "You alright? What's happening?" He's like, "Oh, not much." I was like, "Oh, sorry, I just thought maybe you could do that." Turns out he's just busy.
Yeah.
He's just busy. That's why he couldn't convert the van. He goes, "Oh no, I would do it for you. I'm just wild busy at the minute. Just got a lot on." And I thought, Jesus, you need to maybe work on how you said it over the phone, because I thought everyone had died.
Yeah.
And that's why you couldn't do it. So I at least got him to have a look, and he looked in the van and he worked out a few things in the back, and he was like, we went through a few art concepts.
Yeah.
I was doing that thing, like the house.
Yeah.
Like when I might knock my own wall through.
Yeah, of course.
Tell me this. I was thinking, I could just build this myself.
Yeah.
And he says, "Oh, you're pretty creative." Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
But can I nail wood together?
Yeah. He's thinking to himself, this is one less job I have to do.
That's exactly. He said that.
Yeah.
Outright. He's like, the problem is if I start this job,
what
I
he
have to
meant
give a
by
shit.
you're a creative guy was, you know how to work YouTube
Yeah. I'm gonna watch a tutorial.
on your own. Yeah, no, I decided to. When you got yours that time, I looked at yours and was thinking, yeah, that's pretty nice. All the stuff's been done. You know, I've been looking around for a van for a long time. Got one, but it was just a white panel van. Like there was nothing. Like it's just a van. That was all it was. But we had to get rid of the family car, so I had everything kind of ready to go, and people were giving me serious quotes to get seats and windows put in a van, like £3,000. I was like, if I buy the seats and the windows, £2,800. I was like, I don't understand how this math is working, but in my mind, I could buy all the stuff and fit it myself. How hard could it be?
Yeah, it's just a van.
Yeah, got an afternoon free.
Yeah, you have one of those tiny handy hacksaws you can cut through a van, pop a window in.
It is still the hardest thing I've ever taken on. And like, I watched those YouTube videos, and this is my point about it. YouTube's full of shit. Like, I've watched those guys doing van life things where you're like going, yeah, so here's how to tile a back wall, and here's how to do the insulation, and then it's like, and then that's it all done.
Yeah.
I'm like, to put 4 seats in a van took me and my friend 2 days.
Yeah.
We had to drop everything out of the bottom of the van. Exhaust, fuel tank. You know how heavy a fuel tank is?
It was full or empty?
Quarter full. We had to get it. It was so. And I spent we didn't have a proper a way to jack it up, so I spent everything was this close for a day.
Christ.
So I'm underneath going, yeah, 50 mil over to the right. What? No. The move over. Yeah. No. Wrong place.
Yeah,
So
I don't need that hole in the bottom.
Yeah, so that's what it's been like. So it's got 4 seats in it now, 2 windows, which my mate has been really brilliant. And he's kind of he's done the bulk of the work and showed me he put the windows in because I was not doing that. Doing the seats, we did it, and now it's getting insulated and carpeted.
There you go.
And it's friggin' hard work. Like, it really is hard work because every night I have to put it back to some state where I can function in it because it's her car.
Yeah.
So I'll be doing insulation and shit, and then it's like, right now I gotta put all seats back in because of.
Because you trade in your car to get it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the nightmare of that. The problem is you watch those YouTube videos, and what often happens is someone's like, right, so you're looking to convert your van and cut some windows.
Yeah.
It's totally problem. It's super easy. Just get some masking tape. You're like, I have masking tape.
Yeah.
Get a pencil. I own 2 pencils.
Yeah.
You draw the line out of the size of the window that you bought.
Yeah.
Sweet, I have the window.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just get 215 special edition super metal van hacksaw machine gun cutter.
Mm-hmm.
And you've just got that little handy saw.
Yeah.
I was going to use this.
Yeah, exactly.
And you just go and then cut it out and you're like for about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
I need another blade.
But no, what's even worse is I think I talked about it before on our early last season of our podcast, Sound Very Professional. A guy I follow, I've followed for a couple of years now, and he converted a massive van. He lives in it full time, but he converted a massive van, and then the girl he sort of travels. It's his friend, and she travels with him. And then she used to have a van, blah blah blah. But then she got a smaller version of his van. She's a short wheelbase, and he's a big, extra, super long wheelbase thing. He converted her van in a car park in France. He didn't have any power tools. He had tin snips, and he cut out windows with tin snips. He put batteries, insulation, wiring, tiled it, made a bed from nothing in a car park in Chamonix in France. And I'm in my driveway with power tools, sweating the bed out, taking hours and hours. Yeah, it's hard. It is friggin' hard work.
That's bad.
Really hard. But then everybody keeps this thing, built, not bought. It's really great. No, it's a nice sense of achievement. Nah.
Yeah.
I just throw money at it.
You're over that stuff quite.
I
get over that
probably
quite
will
quick.
enjoy it later down the line because of whenever you see it into completion. But
it's hard with something like that as well, because you're doing that, and then when you finish it, you look at it and you go, right,
oh no,
brilliant, 400 years of work.
No, it is
And now I've got it to the point where like it has seats in the window.
No, like honestly, see, after the 2 days, it was the most deflated I've ever felt in my life.
Yeah.
I was like, that does not show 2 days of work.
No.
It does not.
Someone's
do you
going
know
to go,
do you know how
sweet.
bad my hands are? Doesn't even recognise my thumbprint on my friggin' phone
Really?
anymore. Yeah, it's like it has broken me. Like,
Yeah, that's
absolutely.
tough.
And then to get to the end of the 2 days, to be absolutely broken and go, everyone looks in the van and goes,
Yeah.
it's just a van with fucking seats in it.
Like, well, you see what I did? They open up and they think they're going to see it got in there as a big carnival.
Yeah.
Spinning teacups.
No,
It's
yeah.
just 3 seats and a
Yeah, that's it.
couple of windows.
But yeah, no, it's getting there, and then like we're yeah, so it's right.
I think it'll get more fun when you start building. Like I think, like I'm looking forward to trying to find ways to build these things into the back of it.
Yeah, no,
Try and build something where,
I enjoyed doing all that research and doing all that there.
Yeah.
Wait till you do it. It's
But I think because what you were building into it, you were building in effectively, not bare minimums, but you were like things that you assumed there would be in it anyway.
Mhm.
So someone who sees you and knows you have 345 children,
yeah.
they expect a bus. So when
Yeah.
you open a door and you're like, huh? And then I get what? You're like, 6 seats? And you're like, well, you've got 6 kids. I mean, he doesn't, but you're like, there
Yeah.
are 6 of you.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, but there's... And you're like, and what, Mark? And you're like, the seats weren't there. And like, people are like, but
Yeah.
they look like they were. But if you opened that door up and there was like a bunk bed, hammock,
Yeah.
built-in TV and a microwave, they'd be like, oh, that's kind of sick. So I think when you start building that stuff in, you might get a bit more gratification. It's kind of like, when you fix something, like if you fix something that isn't aesthetical, something that's very functional and hidden away,
Yeah.
you do it. Kind of like when you get new brakes on your car
Yeah.
and you've spent a fortune
Yeah.
and you can't see them, but you get new tires on the car,
Mm.
you know you've got new tires.
Yeah.
There's little things like that. You get that sort of stuff. I think that's maybe what it is, because that's a daunting process. You have to be
it's-
working on the amount of time you have, and then you're like, now I've got windows and seats.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. Why you just?
And the
why-
thing was, like that's what I said. I picked it up on a Friday. Couldn't go anywhere on Saturday in it because there wasn't enough seats. Sunday, my mate kindly arrived. He had 2 days off. And we're like, this 2 days, it has to happen. And on the Monday, his wife had a scan or had to do something, so we had a deadline. This has to be done because he's going back to work the next day, and this won't be done.
Yeah.
So then I was like, it was really hard going. Like, it was fucking deadly. But now I've got that knowledge, I probably wouldn't do it again. But fucking hell. But yeah, it'll be worth it. It'll be nice. You'll see the real tragic thing in all of it is that we now have effectively the exact same van.
Yeah. I laughed so hard. I said to him, Mark, I'll pop past and have a look at your van.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I rolled up, I was like, they are the same. We
Yeah,
have got
and the funny
same
thing
van.
is, I didn't really choose that van.
The van chose you.
I didn't really choose. All I wanted was that model, and then I gave the spec of what I wanted. That one arrived, and that was me like, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
I trusted the guy that was selling me it.
Yeah.
So I wasn't expecting that to even look like that.
Yeah.
And even it arrived with the exact same spoiler on the back. I was like,
I know. That was a bit I laughed at. White as well. Like I
Yeah.
probably would never have bought a white van if I had choice of vans. Like if they were like, you have that van for that price at whatever colour you want, I probably wouldn't have chosen white. But like, beggars can't be choosers in that.
Yeah.
We're looking at maybe trying to get like a half and half paint job on it, like the old
like the
ones.
Californias.
Yeah, but like a weird colour. But I'm trying to find a colour that doesn't look shit. Because there's a lot of have you seen my living room? Pamela paints it different colours every week. So whatever colour we pick this year, next year she'll be like, I think we burgundy would be good there.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep mine white.
Just lightning bolts or something up beside. Right beside it.
Yeah, I said the
Big
link.
VW
Do you not
badge.
think like though, when you're driving it though, there's a real sense of you have to put some form of sticker on so people know it's not a work van.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
mine
what's
now,
happening to
didn't you?
me. I'm like, although now the concept of that I might just be able to put upside the kids' school the night before, sleep in it, and then just open the door and let them go to school and go back to bed. That would be kind of
Carry
fun.
on cooking bacon and eggs.
Yeah, absolutely.
You that guy's cooking breakfast.
Yeah.
Just like in the car park.
I thought, let's say the other day, I was like to Lindsay, do you know if this van was finished, love? And someone invited us to a wedding, just stay in the car park.
True.
Who's driving? Well, not that I drink, but say like if you and Pamela was out and you're like, who's driving? Not. don't worry about it, love. Matters in the bag.
Yeah, we're sleeping in the bag. Got the blow up bed again.
Oh, Crawford's burning. That's us away in Finnick. We're away in Finnick.
You walk up the corner. What room are we? 104. Out the fire exit in the back of the round.
Everyone's like,
Banging for breakfast the next day. Here, we're paying for breakfast, by the way. Pretend we've got a room to sleep the guy.
yeah, everyone's like that there. I think Dylan and Palmer are sleeping in their van. Yep.
And you know, feet sticking out the window.
Pop roof.
I was thinking, what about
Warning.
straight out the side, yeah, pitched into the concrete.
Yep. Two dad shirts.
Yeah,
Top
like
fire in the middle. Yeah. Enjoy your night.
We're just playing cards.
Rummy. Ludo. Oh yeah.
But there is a bit of that. Like I've had that. I literally threw the blow bed in the back of mine because I was.
Oh yeah, you were saying to me you might sleep in it. Yeah.
I was.
I did the same thing in Wales.
I just had it there because I was going somewhere and I was like, I might need to sleep, so I chucked it. I haven't used it yet, but what have I done in it? I made a cup of coffee the other day. Felt like a fucking.
Oh, still van lifer.
Full explorer.
Let's take a photo of hashtag van life.
I wanted to get my feet out the back of it.
Oh, of course you did.
I'm gonna buy curtains
On the Craigie Road.
Feet out, curtains, traffic.
Yep.
Up hoods.
Van life.
Van life. Life for me. But yeah, it's gonna be kind of good fun. I'm still getting used to the whole like I'm doing that thing now that I used to do when I surfed a lot, where you see other van people and you go, so. The other day I did it in the car. Saw a van, I was good. Oh, I'm in the car, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
When I get in my car now, it's like a go-kart.
Yeah, of course.
I'm like, holy shit, I can get everywhere really quick in my car.
Yeah.
I have to trail 14 metres behind me. Come on. Come on.
Yeah.
All the way across things.
So you guess what I did today? A multi-story car park.
Holy shit.
It was hard going. It
Was you the hospital one?
Yeah.
That one?
Yeah, the one the Ulster Hospital, like the one at the back. Fuck, it was hairy. You go underneath. I used to drive a Jeep, and the Jeep would have had a roof rack on it. And I remember going through a couple of things with it, and you're like that. You duck yourself.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. You do that thing you used to.
Yeah, like that. I did that, but then trying to get up around the things, it was like right out, and then it was hairy. I had to go to the top floor as well.
We used to do top floor out there as well.
Nightmare.
In the old van.
Yeah, in the car.
No way, I just parked across the street and then abandoned it.
That
I
was-
just brought some traffic cones with me.
Lindsay
Parked on double
did-
yellows, put a few traffic cones out, go on in quick.
Yeah, high vis.
Everyone's in high vis, yeah.
What's that breathing thing
Lindsay
with
did
high
that there
vis?
thing, which was like, she said, she was like, look, you'll be fine. But I was already taking the ticket, and then as I looked, then Lindsay did this, just as I took the ticket, the barrier went up, she went like out there, oh yeah, I see what you mean. I was like, what? Yeah.
I was like, screaming.
It was
What height is that? Because the
2
van's
meters.
The van's 2 meters, yeah. Because I measured mine the other day and it's 2 meters with the thing. I actually took a tape measure out.
Did you?
Because I was so sick and tired. So mine's got the roof bars on top, so I was like, what height is it with the roof bars? 2 meters. So
2
like
meters.
just under 2 meters with that. Because yeah,
We had one years ago where, excuse me,
I keep yawning. Where we had we had bikes on the roof rack.
Oh, I went through McDonald's
we
drive through that.
went flying up to like East Strand in Port Rush, and it was the barrier, 2 meter barrier. And like seconds before we went through it, we're like, bike! Stop the car!
Yeah, no.
We got out, we were like, I must have like half a foot before the bikes were about to just smash the sign to pieces.
No, I did, luckily they changed it to the wee hanging chains with a big metal ball in the end.
Mm-hmm.
And the barrier moves, so if you do make a mistake, it just like notifies you. But I did it at McDonald's. I just bailed in. My bike was on the roof, was half asleep, and just went, dong. You can see it. It's just this. But I was like, oh shit, and I was like, you know when you get out music to try and see what damage is done. Oh well, no damage.
Yeah, oh, it's fine.
Yeah.
Big leg.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I'll come in and collect it.
Yeah, pretty much.
We'd gone to McDonald's a long time ago, and one of my mates, we were driving him. The guy who had the car at that time, we were youngsters, and the guy who was the one designated to do the car, his driver's window was broken.
Of course.
Right, it was like a 2-seater Clio or something. So there was only windows that went down the front.
Mm-hmm.
And we realized, I mean, we weren't rakers, we weren't like jack lads in that cars, but like he had a car, we thought we were dead cool, you know. We used to drive around, listen to Tracy Chapman.
Oh God.
Not by my choice, by his choice, he drove the car.
Ducks assemble.
But he all the sticks just strapped to the roof of the car. But he would drive about. He had like bog standard Clio, right? Nothing, just like alloys from Halfords. But he had a grill bonnet with a big grill popped out front of it.
Of course he did.
What's that for, fella? Intake. What is that, 1.1? I took the exhaust off it so it goes at the back.
Yeah.
So we drove up to McDonald's one time and he was like, we can't go through the drive-through because my window's broken. So the lad in the front, I was in the back, the guy in the front, he's a bit of a country guy, loved us. He was like, here, sure, we'll just reverse her in and I'll order. And he did it. Fucking hilarious.
That's pretty good.
We were like, he's like, everyone keep a straight face. So he reverses up to the window. And the boy leans out, winds the window down. Chicken, whatever, burger,
Yeah.
Big Mac. And the guy's looking at him. And we're all looking in the back, you know? That, like, he knows we're taking the piss, we know we're taking the piss, but we're still kind of making the order.
Yeah.
So no one's getting annoyed.
Yeah.
Fair play to the dude at McDonald's. He's like, is that everything, lads?
No, we did.
We're like, yeah. And he goes, if you could just reverse on down the window.
Oh, take it.
And we were like, yes.
Excellent.
But then he had to go. You're still on our plates and we can barely drive forward. That was so funny. Like.
Now we were in McDonald's. Me and Lindsay we were doing a game in Belfast. It was quite late on. We're come back, but you know when it gets past like a certain time, like you're like, I'm hungry. McDonald's just on the way to our house. Like just get like chips or something. And like I was like, alright, cool. We were sitting in the. I think we're out with a couple of guys like Neil and that. But we like pulled into the drive-through and was just like large fries and a milkshake or whatever. And McDonald's was then started opening late, so like a few of the bars we got, our people come back from Belfast and like we're then going to McDonald's. And behind us, they don't open the doors. The drive-through is the only thing open, so you can't walk into the main restaurant. You have to go through a drive-through. So these wee girls were really obviously starving for a McDonald's. So what they did was they sat as if they were in a car, the four of them, and just like went up. And they were just like, can we get like a Italian sandwich please, or whatever? And the ones I got there, you're not in a car because you're like, just fuck off essentially. And they're like, nah.
It's invisible.
Nah, like no, it's a wee bit stinking, but no, don't judge us, you know, like. But they were like in high heels and miniskirts, like just pretending they were driving a car. And then the wee girl was like, the funny thing was the girl who was driving, trying to order her, because the good woman's having none of it. She
Still winding a window down.
No, she was on the steering wheel, but her mate was holding the steering wheel. She goes, no, I'm driving.
All four of them.
Like, no, I'm the one driving.
And did they serve them?
No.
Oh, I told them to do one.
Just do one. Well, I think we took pity on them and ordered for them.
That's quite funny, that.
But yeah.
McDonald's is always full of characters like that. You never know what's going to happen at McDonald's.
Yeah, absolutely not.
I still don't understand the... if you're a global listener to the show and you don't have McDonald's drive-thrus like this where they split the order at the beginning, where you drive through, and it used to be simple.
Mm-hmm.
You go up, there's a menu.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, KFC need to sort this shit out, because KFC in Bangor, right, has got... Well, KFC in general,
It's
trying to order from
to be
KFC.
real,
It's got a bit better in the last year,
Yeah.
but in Bangor you've got...
It'd be
you
quicker to
drive
jump
up.
in the kitchen and fucking cook it yourself. And go
Yeah,
through the
yeah.
drive-thru
I'm going to
kitchen.
bring my own chicken next time.
Yeah.
I'll pluck it if you guys just deep fry it. And there's times where I like, we drive to one in Bangor and you've got the drive-through, comes up to the bit where you order,
Yeah.
which is before the menu.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But there's a huge bin in front of everything, so you can't see the
Yeah.
menu until you get to it. So as you roll up, they go, "They take an order," and I'm like, "This, just give us a wee second, David." And then they go, they walk off.
I'm surprised you made a chicken.
Yeah. It's probably gonna be a bucket of chicken. I'm just trying to work out what size.
Yeah.
And then it's like, all right, cool. So McDonald's, I've got that thing where they split. So you roll up, and it used to be simple. You roll up, look at the menu, go to
Yeah.
order a bit, order it, go out, and now they've got that thing that splits any
Yeah.
lane, anytime.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't believe you. Sometimes I roll in the lane left, lane
Yeah.
2, the lane left, and nothing happens.
Yeah.
And then I hear the person next to me drive off, and someone else roll into the right lane, and then they go, I got to McDonald's to take your order. And I'm like, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Fucking take my order. I was sitting in here before that. There's been a few times where that's happened, like 3 or 4 times. And then I have just driven off. Well, fuck it, I'm joining the queue, so I just drive the next step.
Yeah.
Then you roll up, they look at you dead confused, because they're like, I haven't seen your picture.
Mm-hmm.
You should only take your photograph every time you order.
Is that how they do it?
That's how they know.
Nice.
And one day I asked the guy, he's like, "This is your photo." So when I they're like this, "Where'd you come from?" I'm like, "Me?
I'm gonna do
I've been in the left lane for about an hour."
A guy tried to race me to get in front of me. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I just blocked him off.
I love that.
I was just like, he tried to like edge out. Like, nah.
Yeah. You think if you put it in front of you, you
Yeah,
get my
exactly.
meal? Oh, yeah, well, you still have to pay for it.
So yeah, no, yeah, fuck that.
Classic McDonald's is.
Classic McDonald's is. Although, what would be good? Domino's drive-thru.
Yeah. I'd rather see a little wing drive-thru.
No, that's true.
And you could only order the 24-inch.
Oh,
Just to see that window scenario.
Pretty amazing.
It's pretty much bunk, bunk,
Yeah.
bunk, bunk. Open the door.
Jake,
Into the boot.
That's that act.
We talked about this before.
No, but like I went to Lindsay's Fiat 500 to pick up a 24-inch pizza.
Yeah.
Fuck, what a day.
That
What
is-
a day. Just put
That's
it
the
in the
whole
roof.
Like an episode of Mr. Bean.
Stop my brother holding it on.
Pizza, you got that little triangle hanging out the back.
That's why.
Pizza. Yeah, no, we couldn't even get it out one of them out of their main door one day. Had to like angle it so you could hear all the slices going.
Well, you see, I thought it was false advertising because the car they use as their advertising is a Fiat 500,
Yeah.
and I was like, well, I'm driving a Fiat 500, can't get your fucking
I
pizza.
must be able to get, yeah. That
Seats
is
down now?
ridiculous.
Brilliant.
That is ridiculous.
Brilliant stuff like.
Big pizza. Oh, okay. I'm knackered.
Gonna get in the van and go for a
Let's
sleep.
go sleep in the van. Sleep in my van. Your one's got too many seats in it. Anyway, I'm knackered. How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm actually surprisingly awake for the day I've had, but yeah,
There you go.
all good, all good.
Anyway, that was a random episode.
Dogs, boners,
Dog spawners,
the
and
pump action.
and pump action van life.
Pump action.
Talking about pump action, that's
Yeah.
why we have dog spawners. There
Yeah.
you go.
There we go.
Who knew that was where we'd end up? So
Yeah.
thanks for listening.
Story, folks. Work
Yeah.
on story.
Sorry if you listened to that whole thing.
Yep.
But we'll catch you in episode 8 coming up sometime this year.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, thanks very much for listening.
Peace. Bye.
Laters. Goodness me. Do you know when you're saying something and you're like, I don't know if I should be talking about this out loud?
Yeah, there's points of this here where I'm like, at what point are we going to get in trouble?
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I did think about that.
Yeah. I know. Fuck it. Thank God.